What's going on, Warriors? So, just got home from coaching, a new journey for me, which is pretty exciting, pretty cool. But topic for today's video is greatness is within you. And I just wanted to use this video as one of the first foundational blocks of my Warrior Ethos series. So we'll go into more of the mindset and things, not only for tennis, but I think just some of the mental skills I've developed from playing the sport and also just applying that to my general life. So when we talk about greatness, people, think that it means, oh, I'm going to be an Olympic gold medalist, or I'm going to win the U.S. Open, or excel in some way that's far superior than their peers. And that's not always the case. That may be the case for some, but greatness to me is identifying your fears on your journey and confronting those fears and overcoming those fears. So for me, one of my big fears, even now, especially going into coaching, is I hope that I'm doing the right thing and doing the best I can, and I'm providing the best quality instruction that I can for these girls. That I'm passionate about the team. I want to be there. And, I have doubts and I have fears in myself that, maybe I'm not doing the right thing, or, I'm just not going to be received as well as I would like to be. But, that's a fear of mine, but I'm confronting that. And overcoming that fear is part of my greatness of overcoming myself and some of the doubts and things that I have come across my mind. It's like, just toe up to the line, get up to the baseline and play. Because I know from digging myself out from my skill set before, where I wasn't very skilled, 17 years ago when I first started playing, until now, it's just two totally different people. So I find it interesting that I had an old mentor, Ken, great person, took me under his wing, and he told me that I'd be a future coach, and I couldn't believe it. I didn't get misty-eyed thinking about it because when I was 15, I was like, I'm a nobody. I'm a 120-pound nerd. I'm of course wearing glasses now later in life rather than when I was younger. But, I just felt like I was nothing, and I mean that. Like I was on JV for my freshman year of high school and was trying to find my own greatness to make it to varsity, and I didn't make it for the first couple months. And I was crushed, but Ken took me under his wing and he taught me the ways, and I was able to challenge up to varsity. That meant a lot to me. But my own greatness was overcoming that moment and getting to a goal that I had set for myself. So the one thing that I started doing to kind of help achieve my own greatness was starting to visualize and believe in myself more. So when I was growing up, I had an inferiority complex where I felt like I was inferior to everyone around me. And I really felt like I was the bottom of the barrel. And why would you want to, play with me on the court, or, even spend time with me, because I'm nothing, I'm nobody. Like, why would anybody care? And those are the messages I was sending myself as a young player, especially when I wasn't successful. And I was so frustrated with myself, and I wasn't progressing because, well, I'm not an athlete. I can't do this. But luckily, I had the right instruction, the right mentors to kind of pull me out of that mindset and become who I am today. But visualization and belief in myself every day, picturing in my mind, closing my eyes and picturing myself overcoming a challenge or setting a goal and driving towards that goal with all my intensity. That is what helped me achieve my greatness. And as you start achieving those goals and moving towards that success, whatever your greatness is, just know that only you can validate that progress. Because when there's nobody else around, the crowd's not watching you, everyone's gone home for the day and everyone's having a quiet night at home and you're sitting in your room, you're either going to have those emotions where you're not good enough, you feel like you're not good enough, and it's going to claw at you until you do more, or you're going to have those moments where I'm really proud of myself that I overcame this and I confronted this fear and moved beyond it. And that ultimately is greatness. And I'm fortunate now to be in this position because I've confronted my fears. I'm able to provide that, hopefully that inspiration and that guidance to a younger generation to help them believe in themselves and realize what they can achieve if they put their heart, mind, and soul into the task, no matter what the task is. Even if you're doing conditioning drills or hitting serves or playing a match, always do it with the best of your ability, and you will achieve your own personal greatness. And as we get to that where everything scales, I get it. Like, I joke about this all the time. Is like, no matter how good I get, I'm fully aware that John Isner, Diego Schwartzman, Serena, Venus, they'd all beat me in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and that's okay, because their greatness, their journey is on a different level than mine. So my journey, if they were in my mind and my skin and my life situation, their journey would be confronting their fears and moving forward. And if I was in their body and their shoes and their upbringing, then they still have fears they have to confront and overcome, and they're just not my fears. So that's how I've kind of pictured my journey moving forward, and realizing where I've gotten so far. And even today, just seeing some of the girls really put forth the effort and try to find a way to win, it really kind of inspires me, because it just validates those moments I had when I was, at the bottom of the barrel, looking for anything to help pull me out of that inferiority complex. Because whatever you think about yourself is a lie most of the time, and you want to have an even mindset and be humble to your approach, but that doesn't mean you should give up on your goals. Always keep progressing, chasing your excellence, and that is one of the foundational blocks of being a warrior in life. So that's all I've got for now. I'll catch you in the next one.